Hello chess fans, this is Chess Gold with another famous position from the history of chess. This time it's not a position from a game, a competitive game. This position is actually from a chess problem, a chess composition. The composer is Nils Hoeg, Norwegian, not as famous as Magnus Carlsen, but he was the first famous Norwegian person who related to chess, and it will be clear in a moment why this problem made him so famous. It's a mate in 3 problem, so white has to move and mate the black king on the 3rd move, and Hoeg composed this problem in 1905. He lived from 1876 till 1951, so he was 29 when he composed this problem, and he said that it took him 12 years to compose the problem. 12 years of work to create this little gem. So what is this all about? It's a mate in 3. It's clear that white will not be able to do this with just bishop and rook. He'll need help from his pawns. The pawns on f6 and g6 are close to the promotion square, so there must be some promotion involved. First move is f6, f7, and then there's 5 different moves black can play, and each time he goes checkmate on the 3rd move. So let's look at all these different options. If he plays king d6, then white promotes to a queen, f8 queen, and then there's 2 possible variations, either king e6, queen e7 checkmate, or king c6, queen c5 checkmate. So mate in 3, mission accomplished. This is a very pointless problem so far. This was very straightforward, but there is a lot more to come. So after f7 there's other moves to consider. Well, let's first look at e5, e4. Also not very complicated. White promotes to queen, and then, for example, e takes f3, and then queen e7 mate. Again, mate on the 3rd move, mission accomplished. So far we're not very impressed because this is all pretty straightforward, but now the magic starts. Let's look at the other moves that that black can make. Let's look at e takes f4. Well, if we try the same thing, if we try to promote to a queen, we have a problem because this is still mate. And there is no mate in 3, there's no mate at all because the game is a draw, it's a stalemate. So we cannot promote to a queen when black takes on f4. So what can we do? Well, it takes a while if you don't know the matter, but the solution actually is f8 rook. So we promote to a rook, an honor promotion. Because now the variation is there's only 1 move for black, king d6, and then there is the checkmate on the 3rd move, rook f6 checkmate. So that's a nice little variation. Promoting to queen was stalemate, promoting to rook does the trick. So let's look further after f7. So we looked at king d6, and we looked at e4, and we looked at e takes f4. Let's look at this move, e takes d4, taking the bishop. Well, again, if we're going to promote to a queen, we have a problem because this is again stalemate, so that's not the solution. So e takes d4, what can we do? We can promote to something else. Promotion to rook doesn't work, you can look at it for yourself, but promotion to bishop works. Promotion to a bishop, how can this be checkmate? Well, there's only 1 move for black to make, king f6, 1 legal move, and then rook a6 is checkmate. And the bishop takes away the e7 and g7 squares, and the pawn takes away the f7 square. Beautiful. Well, there's 1 variation left, and you probably can think of what this will be about. So the only variation we haven't looked at yet is after f7, after the move f6, f7, and as we call the key move. There's one move we haven't looked at yet, and that is king f6. Well, we can promote to a queen now, but then we don't have mate in 3. For example, king takes g6, queen g7 is a third move, is not checkmate. It's checkmate in 4, queen h5, queen h7 checkmate, which is fine, but it's mate in 4 and the task was mate in 3. So how can we mate in 3 after the move f6, f7 and then king f6? What can we do? Well, you feel the solution coming. The solution is f8 knight. This will give us checkmate on the next move. The only legal move is e takes d4. e4 is not possible because the bishop would then give check to the king. So e takes d4 is the only move, and now a beautiful checkmate move. Rook a7 to f7 checkmate. So we've seen all 4 promotions, all 4 pawn promotions on f8 in one problem. And this is what this amazing person Nils Hoeg created in 1905, and I wanted to share this little gem with you today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're not into problem compositions, I hope this whets your appetite, and I'll show you some more of these in future videos. If you like this one, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and hope to see you next time. This was Che Gold signing off. Bye bye.